Hello everyone and welcome to Movie Review UK. My name's MJ and today I'm going to be reviewing War for the Planet of the Apes. This is the third and final portion of the trilogy, unless they announce more of course, of the recent, or fairly recent, Planet of the Apes reboot. This final instalment is directed by Matt Reeves and continues the story told in the last two movies. I really like the way that the movie opened because it kind of told a very brief kind of two-sentence wrap-up of the last two installments and then highlighted the kind of name, like Rise was highlighted, then Dawn was highlighted, and then War was highlighted for this one. And this movie is, well, I'm sure you would have heard the buzz around this movie that it's got some tremendous reviews and they're all absolutely valid. I think at the core of this trilogy and story is Caesar, who is portrayed by Andy Serkis, and I think he does an absolutely incredible job because he does the motion capture, face capture, voice and everything. So he very much encompasses this character and it's his journey and his story. And the arc that he goes on, I think the actual character development in this trilogy and particularly this movie itself is absolutely incredible. And we've got our core set of apes and ape characters, and they're joined by a few human characters on both sides as well, which is really interesting. And it's just got a great... well, there's lots of underlying themes and messages in this movie, and I'm not one for metaphors or anything like that, but these are pretty obvious and central core ideas to the film, and they work really well. They look at a lot of different things. The cinematography is amazing in this film, absolutely gorgeous, and it kind of, the movie opens right in the action straight away, and it's got these really imaginative shots, including some like bird's eye view shots that just look amazing and look at war in a slightly different way. And then you've got the emotional attachment, and the emotional side of this movie is so intertwined with the action that it's really fantastic. And it has got a decent amount of action in here. There's some really good set pieces and just some interesting ideas. I found it to be a very emotional movie. There were tears in several places, just from both actual emotional moments but also overwhelming and just powerful moments with some really great ideas in here. Woody Harrelson plays the antagonist, and he is pretty good. I wouldn't say that he's kind of mind-blowing or anything, but he's actually a fairly small part of the movie. I think the journey of the main characters is the main idea to take away from this, and certainly the best thing about it. But Woody Harrelson is good, he's decent, and he's got his own motivations for being a dick and that. And there's just, yeah, it's a very heavy film. It's very kind of downbeat for the most part, and it's powerful, and yeah, it gets you. But it is broken up by some light relief, which we didn't have so much in the other ones, although they weren't quite as dark as this film. This one, I think this film kind of needed a bit of lightening up from the comic relief, and that they introduce a specific new character for that, and that's really cool. That works well, because there are maybe just 2 or 3 moments that are chuckle worthy, and every single time they are either sandwiched or immediately followed by or immediately preceded by some incredibly powerful scenes that really So yeah, I think that this trilogy as a whole is absolutely incredible. The characterization of the apes is just remarkable, and I think this film has got some really important moments, some shiver-inducing moments, and yeah, certainly the most emotional of the 3 films. And I think, yeah, it is just rounded off the trilogy in such a wonderful way. I think it'd be a real shame if they were to continue the series. I don't think that they will, because I think they certainly view this trilogy as being something kind of a step above the average summer blockbuster film. It's got a lot of weight to it and a lot of story and a lot of emotion in all 3 of them, and as a nice little package I think they've just done such a tremendous job. This movie is amazing, certainly one of the best of the year, and I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. Thank you very much for watching Movie Review UK. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe for more, and if you didn't, then that's a shame. Goodbye.